Welcome to another video interview from Junior Mining Insights. Patrick Elliott, Chief Executive Officer of Forte Minerals, joins me today. Patrick, it's great to have you here today. It's been a very exciting time for Forte. Your share price is up at over 220% on the year to date. You've just announced a $5.7 million investment from an unnamed strategic investor. Lots to discuss. Would you like to give us an overview of developments?
Certainly. Thanks for having us on board again. It's always a pleasure, and appreciate you covering the story. We've been working hard here, as you can see, getting this strategic investment over the line and finished. And it wasn't something we set out to acquire or to engage with initially. About 14 months ago was when the discussions first started, but it was essentially finding a pathway for that investor to be able to bring into Forte something that was amenable to the current shareholder base, accretive to Forte, and certainly favorable with giving a lot of benefit to the deal. So we were able to come to terms on a very accretive deal that, as you can see, it was done at a substantial premium to a 20-day VWAP. And I think it really just validates and gives that endorsement to the projects and the team. But certainly there is, the one project, Alto Ruri, that is of utmost interest to this strategic mining company and the basis for the investment. And certainly there were some phenomenal historical gold grades encountered in the 90s, and there's a fair amount of data that was generated in the late 90s and early 2000s. Now that we have 100% of this asset, we brought in a strategic investment group that knows this asset very well and that can lend the industry-leading, world-class expertise on technical, social, and upper management in working in collaboration to unlock the value on this project and our other projects. But what you don't see in the press release on the strategic investment, just predominantly because the investor rights agreement that's been filed is exceptionally long, and I don't anticipate many will comb through that, but there is a tremendous amount of benefit and advantages that this brings to Forte. And we have unlimited access at any point in time to all the expertise, technical, social, what have you, as it applies to any of our projects at no cost. Okay, this is above and beyond the $5.7 million investment. So really, it's not just a funding placement. This is a collaboration with the world's best technical and social group. So the initial goal will be to acquire a long-term access agreement with the community that we have a good working relationship with, and they've been very open to wanting to work with us and the Alliance on achieving a long-term agreement, whereby it brings benefit to both groups as we see success in exploration and permitting and hurdles and what have you in order to attain these permits and get out there and drill and follow up on the initial mineralization that was encountered in the 90s. And I'll remind you, it was substantial. From surface, there was 131 meters of 2.55 grams gold encountered in the first ever drill hole put into this anomaly, into this high sulfidation advanced argillic occurrence that brought high grade gold to surface, an outcrop. And in the 90s, there was not a whole lot of systematic approach to the way that this was drilled or explored. It wasn't like heavily mapped or sampled on surface. Yep. There were some outcrops that carried high grade gold, and then the company moved in to do some shallow 150 meter drill holes to test to test the mineralization that was evident and observed on surface. So yeah, really exciting to see how big this alteration anomaly is. It's 17 kilometers directly south of the Pierina mine that Barrick's currently has in reclamation and mine closure. They mined 10 million ounces of gold, oxide gold, from 1994 until about 2016, thereabouts. And why is this so significant? Is Alto Ruri is the same host rock. It's a Miocene age volcanoclastic unit that's been confirmed by drilling and various analysis we've done with the drill core to be able to align and correlate the mineral assemblages, the alteration mineral assemblages that are associated with Alto Ruri and Pierina. It's an advanced argillic vuggy silica volcanoclastic unit that carries the gold. When it exits this and gets into argillic, which is the clay alteration in the high sulfidation system, it carries lesser gold. So this is a beautiful thing because geophysics, CSAMT, and any resistivity surveys will pick out this highly resistive vuggy silica. It's one of the most resistive rock units, whereas clay is less resistive. So the CSAMT survey that was done over 20 years ago, it identified a large anomaly of about 1.8 kilometers by 1.5 kilometers, and 95% of this anomaly, this highly resistive rock unit that we believe targets the vuggy silica. And we have 8 core holes to this day in Lima that we've been able to reassay, resample, and do a lot of geotech and hyperspectral, teraspectral analysis on. So, like I said, the path forward here at Alto Ruri will be long-term community engagement, surface studies. So we have to redo all the geophysics, geology, alteration maps,
Yeah.
the tear surface sampling, soil sampling, dig pits, and you name it, before we start drilling this. So this will all be done concurrently while the drill permitting will be achieved. And with our new strategic partner, they have the ability to acquire these, move quicker, and acquire these permits much faster than we would be able to do in country. So really excited about the efficiency with the collaboration and the ability to attain these goals and these milestones quicker.
In many ways, it sounds like at Alto Ruri that the discovery's already been made with that original hole, and that you're more in the process of going to be drilling out what's there now.
I think Brian, yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there's still risk. It's exploration and it's early, but there's been enough drilling to confirm that we have high grade gold here and that this system is large. I mean, this is the only other gold mineralization that's been found around Alto Ruri. It's been well known for 27 years about Alto Ruri, but never systematically explored. It's almost a fortunate blessing that this event occurred with this mining company back in the 90s when they got into problems with the community. Otherwise, another major gold company would have advanced this project and proved it out. Forte, we would not have had a go at it, but we we've been in country for over 22 years, been very versatile with land staking, acquisition, and whatnot. And we staked this back in 2015, albeit in competition with another gold company. But 2 years ago, we were able to negotiate 100% of this asset. So we didn't just move into this in the last couple of years. These properties are very, very hard to come by, and it's been a well thought out, patient process through the downturn. And now we have a pathway to explore it.
Very exciting times ahead. In addition to the work you're going to be doing at Alto Ruri, you're also planning to commence drilling at the Pucarini project by the end of the third quarter. Can you give us some details on the targets you have there and the work you're planning to do?
Yeah, certainly. Pucarini, we're just getting ready with logistics and whatnot to get that drill program up and going. It'll be the first drill program as a public company. Pucarini is a high sulfidation system in Puno, and it's very similar to Alto Ruri, whereby it's a large, broad soil and rock anomaly on surface with advanced argillic alteration, and we need to test the depths of the system, but through IP geophysics and magnetic geophysical anomalies, all indications point to, a 300 to 350 meter depth horizon. We've got vuggy silica ledges, if you will, on surface that dissipate from high resistivity down to low resistivity, which we like to see because it generally indicates that there'd be a better volcanic, less resistive host rock at depth. A tremendous high mag anomaly in the center of this system, pointing to a deep-seated porphyry that was a driving force for these hydrothermal fluids that brought gold up to surface. I mean, we haven't done a survey yet that hasn't indicated that we should be drilling this and we're going to find something, but as a geologist and a scientist, when you look at the data and you look at the elemental analysis with high arsenic up higher in the system, dropping down as you get lower in the erosion level, which is what you want to see as you drop in in a high sulfidation system, everything's really pointing to the grades are going to get better, and we're excited to drill this. So starting, by end of third quarter here, we will start with one rig and drill, about 5 holes and between 1,500 and 2,000 meters initially, targeting, the gold soil and rock geochem, but also this high chargeability that we're encountering in the top 300 meters, coupled with a really nice resistivity up high in the system, dropping off, like I mentioned. It's about 1.2 kilometers by 800 meters. So a pretty big area to be targeting here. And this is one of the easiest drill programs logistically that I've ever been involved in. I mean, you can drive a very large vehicle on a nice gravel road right into the project. And when we took the drillers in there several months ago for their first orientation visit, they didn't need to look any further. They were pretty relaxed and pleased with the landscape, the access, and environment. They said it was one of the easiest projects they've ever looked at and probably will ever drill. So that's nice because Peru can be very remote. It can be challenging. It can be logistically overwhelming at times. But the drillers and the camp staff will be living in a village. It's actually a town that has all services 20 minutes away. So it'll be easy on the crews and should be what we feel is a very fluid and relaxed program.
Clearly an exciting time for Forte on several fronts. Thank you very much for being here with us today on Junior Mining Insights. Can't wait to see what's coming up over the coming months for you and the Forte team. So please keep us updated and come back again soon.
Well, we'll be back soon and look forward to keeping you updated. Things are moving fast now, so let's look to get back together in a couple months' time for some exciting news.
Thanks very much, Patrick.
Thanks, Ryan.